First things first, let me give a special shout out to all my subscribers, to all my viewers, and to everyone that comes to this channel to make sense out of nonsense. Well, guys, Trinidad and Tobago Police Service is back at it again. Now, there's a video circulating on social media of a couple being shot at by Trinidad and Tobago police officers. Now, I believe the incident happened in Valsine, Faizabad, one of those areas, where the video circulating is clearly showing a police chase. Of course, there's no doubt about that. The car that's being chased crashed into a storm drain, so it was incapacitated. The car could not move anymore. The suspect, driver of the car, which is a right-hand drive car obviously, puts his window partially down, puts his hands out, both hands, and this is clear in the video that's circulated on social media. The officers came out of their vehicles, clearly saw the suspect put his hands up in surrender, and decided to open fire with heavy machine guns on the suspect's car. In the car was the suspect's wife, who sustained multiple bullet wounds, all in her back, and is now paralyzed. The driver of the car, who goes by Mr. Samaru, I believe he's about 31 years old. They say he's a courier for a food company, tragically lost his life. Now, I saw the video, I watched the video, and it's one of the most disturbing videos that I have ever seen. It kind of reminds me of the situation that happened a few years ago in Caledonia, Mova, where the Trinidad and Tobago Police Service clearly opened fire intentionally and murdered a couple of men, and it was all caught on camera. And they lied again, as they lied about this current situation that is going viral, and they claim that the suspect opened fire on them. This is an ongoing situation. Now, the Commissioner of Police, I believe, Alvin, Guerrera, something of that sort. His name is Guerrero. He came out with a statement before the video was released, stating that the Trinidad and Tobago Police Service was doing their job and retaliated when they were fired upon by the suspect. Now, clearly, this is not the truth. The video says it all. It is caught perfectly on camera. They wasn't aware. Divine intervention made that car crash right there on that corner where that video camera captured it all. The police officers opened fire as if they're in a war zone. They opened fire as if they were in a war zone, eliminating the threat, made it look as if it was a paid for hit on assassination. Now, I advise you guys to go on the many TNT websites, TNT pages on Instagram, Facebook, Ian Allen, and you will see the video clearly. I'm not going to share it on my page. I'm just advising you on where to go and see it. And it's clear that the Trinidad and Tobago Police Service, or the officers on the scene, are lying about what happened. And to me, it's clear that it was murder. It's very clear that it was cold-blooded murder. Now, a lot of us will ask questions such as why was he running? Obviously, he should not have ran. But you have to understand the way the Trinidad and Tobago police operates at times. Now, parents, family members are coming out on behalf of the victims and claiming they were in no type of wrongdoing, they were in no type of gang affiliation, bad behavior, anything of the sort. But do they really know? Right? The female would more likely be the person not involved in any activity as such, but became collateral damage. Samaru, they say, was a courier for a food company. But sometimes the Trinidad and Tobago Police Service knows different. They know things that we don't know. It appears that something triggered this. It appears that Mr. Samaru was on the Trinidad and Tobago Police Service's radar. It appears that way because the way that they came out of that car, you already know that their mind was already made up. You already know they already came for blood. So it appears that Mr. Samaru was aware of this as well and was trying to escape, which begs us to ask the question of what was he involved in? And we know there's going to be a bunch of lies. So right now the police commissioner has egg on his face. He came out with a statement before the details and the video camera came out. And now we're seeing that what our eyes is telling us is that this is cold-blooded murder. And there's no excuses around it. And I would like to hear what the commissioner has to say about this. These officers should be fired at once. These officers should be tried, charged, convicted, and put in jail. The family needs to sue the state for millions and millions of dollars and let the chips fall where the chips fall. But clearly to me, it does not look right. It does not look right. The way they came out and they opened fire upon this vehicle, it is scary, guys. It makes you very afraid to even be in Trinidad. These are the reasons why I will not take my family to Trinidad. I'm very afraid that I get caught in wrong person, in the wrong car, at the wrong time. And the way police operates, it seems like they just shoot and then ask questions later. But I know better. I know that they know who this guy is. And we need to hear the story. We need to hear the full story, the full details, why he ran. This is why body cameras are important. This is why the banana republic that we call Trinidad and Tobago will never modernize if they don't take accountability. If these officers don't take accountability, if these cars don't have cameras rolling, if they're not wearing their body cams, they should be fired, guys. We cannot talk about going to first world status when we have this type of banana republic behavior happening. Monkey behavior. You do not open fire on a person that surrenders. He clearly puts his hands out. It's the clearest video you will ever see of an extrajudicial murder. An extrajudicial killing on camera. Anyway, I don't want to stay too long. Make sure to like and subscribe to the channel. I think I'm coming back with my content because things are getting hot in Trinidad. Have a good weekend, guys. Peace.